Well, it works.
Yeah, we can restart it. There's
No, I'll keep going. Following the Division IV state championship, where we saw we saw Lubbock Christian best Shiner St. Paul 57-20. I now look more or less like a fool for saying that this would be within a 10-point game. Lubbock Christian's offense just came out and dominated the entire game. Shiner wasn't able to play ball control like we thought. Walker, what did you really see in this game that allowed Lubbock Christian to take such a wide lead so early?
I think the passing game kind of like stood out to me a lot, and especially at this level, the run game has to be really, really good, which both teams had a good running game, but Bax Townsend and the rest of that receiving corps was just kind of unstoppable today. The screens to the left and right, and if they needed to do a deep ball to like 2, 4, 1, it was kind of unstoppable, man, today.
Definitely so. Big games by many people on Lubbock Christian's side. Ryan Schroeder, who stood out to you for the Eagles?
How can I not say Bax Townsend, man? He was a stud. Literally, whether it was him on the ground taking a QB sneak or, whatever play they ran, he could throw the ball like an absolute, his arms are literally made of just straight, strength. And he throws that ball, I don't know, maybe 40, 50 yards in the air. It was something crazy. But anyways, a great game for him. And then I have to say Waxsmith had a great game as well.
Definitely.
It goes without saying that, Shiner had a great path here. They beat a really good Munster Sacred Heart team with Brian Sprzinski. You have to know that they had a good defense as well to beat Brian Sprzinski on the run. Today, the defense wasn't able to defeat Bax Townsend, but I think Waxsmith still had a good game.
Definitely so. Lubbock Christian, the wire-to-wire favorite in D4. You really just have to tip your cap. They came in with big expectations after dropping down from D3, and they really just never faltered the entire season. So hats off to the Eagles. Great performance. Walker Lott, again, I don't want to look too far ahead. We'll talk about it in our pregame show this evening, but DC Cypress Christian, we mentioned it before. It's going to be a very interesting contest. What do you think DC has to do to get the game swung in their favor early?
Honestly, just play their game. They are the favorites. They're the more talented team. As long as they play their game and don't let Cypress kind of go crazy with that plan, I think they'll come out on top. But Coach Chris Hogan is going to come up with some good stuff for this game, man.
Yeah, it really will. We got asked what the score was for the D4 game. It was Lubbock Christian 57, Shiner St. Paul 20, a 37-point victory. Wow. Quite significant. Ryan Schroeder, yet again, me asking you anything regarding Cypress Christian makes me a little bit nervous because I never know what's going to be said. But do you think, in what way, I'll put you on the spot, in what way does Cypress Christian keep this game close tonight?
Maxwell Landrum. I think you have to realize that this team is ran on Maxwell Landrum last year, as well as some of the other guys on that that offense. But what I have to say with Maxwell is just he can really push this team, Cypress, to the next level. That's the reason why they were able to defeat San Antonio Holy Cross last week, was because he went on 2 drives back to back to make them win that game. So if he can do that same thing against DC today, I think they win this game. I know he's in the chat, so it's kind of funny talking about it. But yeah, I think he has he's played great up until this point. I couldn't see them changing the game plan at all, even if it is Dallas Christian.
Definitely so. I would talk more regarding the D3 State Championship tonight. However, we will discuss that more at about 6:30 right before the game goes live. But guys, we've seen 3 great contests so far. We will see a 4th tonight at 7 p.m. We will see you right before that game. See you then.